At the point in time that the town hall was built, the town planner and the town engineer got together and determined exactly how many bricks they needed for this building. They wanted to have it all done by Mack bricks. So they went to the Mack brickyard, they made the order. Now this was back in 1960s, the early 1960s, 61, 62, something like that. And the Mack brickyard at that point in time was going out of business. I don't know whether this was the last order, but it was probably the last biggest order that they were having. So they made their order, they did it, they started building the building. As they got going and they were getting up through it, they realized they made a calculation problem. And they were 2 feet short of brick. They were 2 feet short of brick for the top of the town hall. Dan looked at me and he said, yep, they made one big mistake. So they didn't know what to do. So they decided to go back to the brickyard. They went to Dan's brother who was running the brickyard at the time. And they said, we made a mistake, we're sorry, but we're short 2 feet of brick. And he said, well, we're shutting down. We aren't making any brick. And they said, well, what are we going to do? And he said, so my brother sat there and thought for a few minutes. And he said, whoa, wait a minute. We're shutting down. Now, the Mack brickyard, and if you go to Town Hall and you look at the pictures, if you go to Carmen Funeral Home, you also see him at Carmen Funeral Home. But if you go to the Town Hall and you look at the pictures, you can see that they had these large buildings that were the kilns. So his brother said, wait a minute, I know what we do. Because those kilns are built on 3 feet of brick and then sand. So what they did was they tore down the building, they uncovered all that brick, and that brick on the bottom of those kilns were the last 2 feet of Town Hall.